Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our visual analysis of Asus. Their brand tagline, "In Search of Incredible," is more than just marketing. It's a mission that has defined their journey from a small motherboard maker to a global technology giant. Today, we're going to explore the key components of their business, from their history and partnerships to their complex business model and their position in today's hyper-competitive market. To understand Asus, we must start at the beginning. Our journey begins in 1989 in Taipei, Taiwan. The company was founded by four former Acer engineers. The name Asus is symbolic, derived from Pegasus, the winged horse of Greek mythology, which represents wisdom, knowledge, and the pursuit of excellence. Success came almost immediately. In 1990, Asus launched its first motherboard, but what truly put them on the map was an incredible feat of engineering. They famously created a working prototype for an Intel 486 motherboard without having access to the actual processor. When Intel finally supplied the CPU, it worked perfectly. This event established their reputation for engineering prowess. After years of mastering the component market, Asus expanded its vision. In 1996, they entered the fast-growing notebook market with their first laptop, the Asus P6100, marking their first major step from a component supplier to a systems brand. A decade later, in 2006, Asus made a move that would define its future. They launched the Republic of Gamers, or ROG. This wasn't just a product line, it was a new division, a new brand, and a new commitment to creating specialized, high-performance hardware for the rapidly growing global gaming community. Just 1 year after ROG, Asus disrupted the market again. In 2007, they introduced the EPC 701. This small, lightweight, and affordable device effectively created the netbook category, making portable computing accessible to millions of new users worldwide. In 2011, Asus set its sights on the premium market. They launched the ZenBook series, which pioneered Intel's new Ultrabook category. These thin, light, all-metal laptops featured powerful performance and were a direct competitor to Apple's dominant MacBook Air. Following their success in PCs, Asus made a significant entry into the highly competitive smartphone market in 2014. The ZenFone series was launched with a clear strategy: offer feature-packed devices, innovative designs, and high-end specs at competitive prices. And that brings us to the current decade. Today, Asus continues its leadership in gaming, laptops, and components, but with a new focus. The company now places a strong emphasis on innovation in AI, the Internet of Things, and dual-screen laptops, all while integrating a growing commitment to corporate sustainability. No tech giant operates in a vacuum. Asus's global success is built on a critical ecosystem of partners and alliances. This next section gives an overview of that ecosystem, from silicon and software to global distribution. This slide breaks down their key partners. On the left, their core technology partners: Intel and AMD for CPUs, NVIDIA for high-performance GPUs, and Microsoft and Google for the essential operating systems. On the right, their supply chain and manufacturing network. This includes assemblers like Pegatron, which actually spun off from Asus, and Foxconn, as well as component giants like Samsung and Micron for memory and displays. Their partnership model continues with go-to-market and retail, which is how they reach consumers through e-commerce like Amazon and retailers like Best Buy. And finally, strategic and co-branding. These collaborations expand their brand reach, from the high-profile IKEA partnership for gaming furniture to co-branding with high-fashion labels like Acronym. So, we've seen their partners, but what are the key activities Asus performs daily to drive its In Search of Incredible business model? It's built on 3 operational pillars. First, research and development. This is the heart of their innovation, covering everything from motherboard design to proprietary software like Armory Crate. Second, manufacturing and quality control. Asus is known for its rigorous testing and high-quality production. And third, global supply chain management. This is the complex logistics of sourcing components and distributing finished goods to over 100 countries. The commercial side is just as important. The fourth activity is marketing and brand building. This is most prominent with the ROG sub-brand, which involves community engagement and esports sponsorships. And fifth, global sales and customer support. This is about managing their vast network of retailers and providing the after-sales service that builds long-term trust. These activities are supported by a set of core assets, or key resources. Let's look at what gives Asus its competitive edge. Their key resources are first, brand and reputation. The Asus and ROG brands are globally recognized for quality and performance, especially in gaming. Second, R&D and intellectual property. Their world-class R&D division generates a massive portfolio of patents, forming a significant competitive moat. And third, human capital. A highly skilled workforce of engineers and designers is the engine behind their award-winning products. This is supported by their manufacturing and supply chain capabilities, which allow for rapid prototyping. Next, their strategic alliances with tech leaders like Intel and NVIDIA provide early access to new technology. And finally, financial resources. A strong balance sheet funds the massive R&D and marketing investments needed to compete. Now we move to the centerpiece of the business model, the value proposition. What is the core value that Asus promises and delivers to its customers? Their value proposition rests on four key pillars: pioneering innovation with products like the dual-screen ZenBook Duo, elite gaming performance as the home of ROG, proven quality and reliability built on their legacy as the world's #1 motherboard maker, and accessible tech for all, offering a balance of price and performance with lines like VivoBook and ProArt. This value is not for just one type of person. Asus has a highly segmented customer base. Let's break down the key user groups they design technology for. First, and most famously, gamers and enthusiasts. These are hardcore players who demand raw power and high refresh rate displays, served by the ROG and TUF lines. Beside them, content creators and professionals. These are video editors and 3D artists who need color-accurate displays and powerful processors, which they find in the ProArt and ZenBook Pro lines. Next, the business and enterprise segment. These IT departments value reliability, security, and manageability, which they get from the ExpertBook series. We also have students and education. This segment needs affordable, portable, and reliable daily drivers. The VivoBook and Chromebook lines are perfect for them. Finally, we have general consumers and home users. These users need a versatile device for daily tasks like browsing, streaming, and light productivity. They value sleek design and a great media experience, making the ZenBook and VivoBook series their ideal choice. So how does Asus connect with and manage relationships with all these diverse segments? This map provides a visual guide. The relationship starts with a foundational layer of direct support and services. This is post-purchase problem-solving through the My Asus app, global tech support, and warranty services. The next layer is community and brand engagement. This is about building a tribe. The Republic of Gamers ecosystem is the best example, but it also includes their social media hubs and the ZenTalk forum. Asus also engages customers before a purchase is ever made through pre-sales and information channels like their website and partnerships with tech reviewers. And finally, they close the loop with feedback and loyalty. They actively collect customer surveys, run beta test programs, and use loyalty programs like ROG Elite to reward brand advocacy. Building relationships is key, but so is access. Let's look at Asus's multifaceted global channel strategy, which is how they connect with customers. First, we have the distribution channels, how the products physically reach you. This includes retail partners like Best Buy for a hands-on experience, massive e-commerce platforms like Amazon, their own official e-store for direct-to-consumer sales, and B2B resellers who build custom solutions for enterprise clients. Alongside distribution, we have the communication and engagement channels. This is how they connect with you. This includes their broad social media and community, the dedicated Republic of Gamers (ROG) channel, direct customer support channels, and PR and events like Computex to generate buzz and media coverage. We've now covered the front end of the business model. Let's turn to the financial foundation, starting with a breakdown of the primary expenses for Asus Tech Computer. By far, the dominant cost is the cost of goods sold. This covers all direct expenses, raw materials like semiconductors and CPUs, manufacturing labor, and software licensing royalties. The other critical investment is research and development. This is the high cost of staying competitive, including engineer salaries, prototyping, and filing patents. Next, we have sales and marketing. This is essential for building brand presence, especially for the ROG sub-brand, and includes advertising, sponsorships, and sales team commissions. And of course, general and administrative costs. This is the overhead required to run the corporation: executive salaries, HR, finance, and rent for corporate facilities. Finally, we have logistics and distribution, the costs of moving products from factories to customers worldwide, and support and warranty, the costs incurred after the product is sold, such as operating call centers and processing warranty claims for repairs. We've seen the costs. Now, let's look at the other side of the equation: Asus's revenue streams. This breakdown shows the core pillars that drive their business. As this donut chart clearly shows, Asus's income is primarily divided into three core segments: the PC powerhouse, or the sale of complete PC systems, is by far the most significant driver of revenue. Let's explore these segments. The PC powerhouse accounts for roughly 65 to 70% of all revenue. The open platform is their component division, catering to DIY PC builders with motherboards and GPUs. And third, AIoT and other solutions, a diverse category that includes peripherals, networking, and mobile products. Here is the key takeaway for their revenue. While PC systems drive the most volume, the Republic of Gamers ROG brand is a critical profit engine. It is unique because it successfully spans across all three revenue streams, from ROG laptops to ROG motherboards to ROG monitors, creating a powerful and lucrative ecosystem. We've completed our analysis of Asus's internal business model. Now let's look outward at the competitive landscape and analyze their position in this cutthroat market. Asus brings three core strengths to this fight. First, gaming dominance. The ROG brand is a global leader with immense brand loyalty. Second, innovation and design, consistently pushing boundaries with products like the dual-screen ZenBook Duo. And third, component leadership. They are a dominant force in the DIY PC market, which builds a strong brand foundation. These strengths are tested daily in four key battlegrounds. In premium consumer laptops, they fight Apple, Dell, and HP. In PC gaming, their main rivals are Lenovo's Legion, Dell's Alienware, and MSI. In PC components, they face Gigabyte and ASRock. And in the niche market of mobile gaming, they compete with specialized brands. This all comes together in this SWOT analysis. The strengths are the powerful ROG brand and strong R&D. The weaknesses are lower brand recognition in non-gaming laptops versus giants like Dell and HP. The opportunities lie in the growth of the AI PC market, and the threats are intense price competition from Lenovo and Apple's M-series chips redefining performance. This chart, based on hypothetical Q3 2024 data, visualizes the global battlefield. It's an arena dominated by a few major players. As you can see, Asus holds a solid position, but clearly trails the top-tier vendors like Lenovo and HP. Its strong brand loyalty in gaming is a key asset in this fight. So, what is the strategic outlook? Asus is in a strong but challenging position. Its future success depends on leveraging its ROG gaming dominance to win in new markets, like AI PCs. It must defend its premium position against Apple while fending off aggressive price competition from Lenovo and other rivals. Let's put some hard numbers to this strategy. This section provides a snapshot of Asus's recent financial performance based on full-year 2024 and 2025 quarterly data. The most recent data shows stellar performance. In the second quarter of 2025, Asus demonstrated significant momentum, posting strong year-on-year growth. Consolidated revenue hit 174 billion new Taiwan dollars, a 28% increase, and net income grew to 9.8 billion. This impressive quarter follows a significant rebound in the 2024 fiscal year. Compared to 2023, Asus achieved substantial growth in both total revenue and pre-tax earnings, with earnings seeing a dramatic recovery of over 86%. This growth isn't accidental. It's being powered by strategic leadership in high-demand sectors. As the chart on the left shows, revenue from AI servers and gaming products surged by over 40%, while the core PC market also saw a healthy boost. Their strategic focus is clear: AI, gaming, and PC market innovation. The performance is strong, but the road ahead is not easy. Asus is navigating a gauntlet of key challenges facing all tech giants today. They face four primary challenges: the hyper-competitive landscape we've already discussed, a general PC market contraction after the pandemic-fueled boom, supply chain and geopolitical risks as a Taiwanese company reliant on key suppliers, and finally, its niche mobile market position, which remains an uphill battle. And this brings us to our conclusion: the next frontier. The entire industry is rapidly shifting towards AI PCs with integrated neural processing units, or NPUs. Asus's future success, building on its 30-year history of engineering and its dominance in gaming, will depend on its ability to innovate quickly, integrate AI deeply into its hardware, and compete in this new race against Apple, Microsoft, and all its PC rivals. Their search for incredible is far from over. It's just entering its next and most challenging chapter. Thank you.